What's good? Tune in. Let's chop it up a little bit more about Shakur Stevenson, man. Because he said last night that he's gonna take a step back and evaluate some things, and I think that is the smart thing to do because there's some things that I'm concerned about regarding Shakur's career now. I was watching some other boxing channels and their opinions on Shakur Stevenson, and I agree. I agree with a lot of them. His defense is second to none. I mean, you could even argue the fact his defense is a little too good, right, for his own good. And the sad thing is, that's his gift and his curse, bro. It might be his gift and his curse. In boxing, defense is definitely the thing to have, bro. You don't want to just get punched and beat up and end up with CTE later on in your career. So you need defense. You got to learn how to move your head. Shakur doesn't really move his head as a lot anyway. But you got to know how to move your feet, your coordination with your head movement, everything. All of that's defense, right? But after last night's performance against Edwin De Los Santos, I got a lot of questions, man. I got some questions. Will his career, be limited, man? Will it be short-lived? I was surprised he fought the way he fought, dude. I keep seeing these channels that keep saying he did bad against Nakatia. Bro, I already broke down the Nakatia fight. He actually fought Nakatia, bro. He knocked him down in that fight. And he was a power puncher, right? So, what he did. Now, they're already going to build in that excuse that something was wrong with his left hand. They were asking him that, and then Shakur, he never denied that. He never said, no, there's nothing wrong with my hand. He kind of was rolling with it. So, I don't know if something really was wrong with his hand or not. But why do we always got to find these things out after a fighter doesn't look good or after he loses a fight? We always got to find out something is wrong with him. Lomachenko, his shoulder was messed up when he was fighting Teofimo Lopez. Pacquiao, something was wrong with Pacquiao when he fought Floyd Mayweather and all this other stuff. So, but with Shakur Stevenson, man, okay, I look at it like this: his defense is excellent, but will that get him fights? Will that get him fights? On one hand, people see that he's like super duper defensively sound, and they don't want to get in the ring with him because they don't want to have to work for it, like chasing him and hunting him down. D Young, salute, fam, salute. What's going on, homie? They don't want to have to chase him down. Okay, they want a fighter that they can at least touch up, right? So it's like his defense is either his defense or what you want to call running away, or his it's gonna probably deter a lot of dudes from wanting to fight him, man. And some other things too. Not only that, let's say he went in there. It seems like when it comes to power punches, it might be a thing where, because Shakur already admitted he don't like to get hit, right? So against dudes that have power, like a Tank Davis or like a Edwin De Los Santos, or those dudes all know how to punch, but they have different skill sets. He might go into survival mode in those fights, and you might see something similar all over again, and he might get a points victory again against Tank or anybody. But the issue with that is he's not gonna be a pay-per-view star like fighting like that, bro. And the sad thing is, that's where the money is at, right? You want to go on pay-per-view. You want to be a big star. But the reality of it is, man, people want to see They do want to see knockouts. They want to see you stand there and fight. We're not, I don't think anybody's asking for Shakur to be a punching bag. But, you're boxing, man. You know what you sign up for. You're going to have to take those risks sometimes, man. You got to have to take those risks. Otherwise, nobody's going to want to see you fight. Nobody's going to want to pay to see you. You know the funny thing is about this? Before this fight, I said Shakur was more entertaining than Devin Haney was. Now that I look like he's a boring fighter, this might be a big deal for him. He says Shakur has to change the narrative now because he don't like to get hit. Narrative is looking true. Yeah, and he even admitted it. Andre Ward wasn't a big puncher, but he wasn't afraid to get hit. Right. We finna see how much dog Dev got in there with the power puncher against Regis. And that's another thing. Dev clowned Shakur. But here's my thing, though. You don't clown Shakur just yet because you are facing a bigger puncher than De Los Santos. So I want to see if Dev willing to, throw caution to the wind and shake it with Shakur, shake it with Regis. That'd be interesting to see. I think Devin might hurt him. I think Dev is I saw how big he looked. He might. I can't even say for sure, bro. We don't know how Devin is looking at this division yet. I was surprised at Shakur because I thought I saw his power look like it was coming through against Yoshino. So I thought he was more confident in his punching power. If he was confident in his power, man, he would have went in there and dogged it out with De Los Santos or, dogged it out in spots. And then he said, well, I had a bad performance. Floyd, he had a bad performance. It was against Baltimore or something. Well, yo, first of all, Floyd always let his hands go, bro. Even if he get a bad performance, Floyd let his hands go. Mike Donner was beating the shit out of Floyd, I think, in the first fight. Floyd still let his hands go. Floyd wasn't acting like he was real timid. And both of them disappointed me last night. De Los Santos, too. Both of them did. Because he was the one talking about, I am your father, I am the danger, and all this other stuff. And he, too, was acting timid in that fight. He was acting like he didn't know what to do. He acted gun-shy at points in that fight. He pressed the issue a lot more than Shakur did. But see, that's the problem, man. See, that's the thing. You got a guy like Shakur, and you got these other dudes that don't move like Shakur. You see it all the time, man. You saw it with Jerron Ennis and Chukazan. You saw it with that Morilla dude fighting Regis Prograis. Sandor Martin and Teofimo Lopez. You saw it in that fight. If you don't know how to get to the dudes that move around a lot, that's not their fault. That's your fault for not having the skill set to get that person into where they don't have to fight you. So, I don't know, man. I think fighters that punch and are pressure fighters, and they need to fight a healthy diet of, they need to spar a healthy diet of superbly defensive fighters. Like, I mean, they need, or don't like power. They need to fight a healthy diet of big power punches, man. Otherwise, they're not going to adapt. They're just going to do the same thing every fight. Going to keep trying to avoid the punches, and then it's going to be a boring fight every time, and then nobody's going to want to watch you, bro. Nobody's going to want to fucking pay for your pay-per-views. Stuff like that. So he's going to be limited. His career is going to go nowhere, bro. If he don't figure something out, and they don't fix something, they got to fix that, bro. If they don't fix that, he's not going to be a pay-per-view star, bro. Now, I don't like Tank. I don't like Tank because a lot of stuff about Tank, the way he was moving, about, the rehydration stuff, I thought that was real suspect. But I have to say this about Tank. I just made a video about which fighters got the whole. Tank has all. He has all the tools, bro. He can box. He has destructive power. He got good IQ. He can counterpunch. He got speed. Tank got everything, bro. He just sometimes I just question like his heart with certain things, and I question the fucking team that he running with. You know what I mean? Why they won't let the dog off the leash, I don't know, bro. Because 9 times out of 10, he's gonna smash a lot of these dudes, bro. I don't understand why he not trying to let Tank find out. Why he not letting us find that out? Now, how was Shakur doing against Tank? I still think Shakur beats Tank that way. Tank's arms are shorter than De Los Santos' arms. Only thing is, De Los Santos, I think he punched Shakur to the body. I think he might have hurt him once in that fight. I think it was one of those 5th round, I think. Only thing is, man, Tank, what I've learned about him, when he stopped riding to the body, he don't have to. He can stop you to the body and to the face, to the chin. So Shakur is gonna have to be extra defensively sound in that fight with Tank Davis, because if he crack him the right way in his body, he gonna stop Shakur to his body, bro. He's gonna stop Shakur. Damn, and it's fucked up, man, because I like Shakur, bro. I like Shakur, man. I want to see him on top. But, yo, man, his defense, you probably could compare it to Floyd's a little bit. But maybe it's a little bit too fucking over the top, man. Maybe it might be to you know, for his going against him, man. It really is. But he definitely ain't offensively as sound as Floyd was, bro. Floyd let his hands go, bro. It didn't matter if he had power or not. He gonna let his hands go. Yeah, Javier Martinez said Tank got dynamite in his hands. Shakur gotta translate defense to offense. Correct. Okay. Crucial Concept said the rehydration clause is fair game. Why? Listen, man, I've been down this road already on a few videos. Why is it fair game, brother? Explain to me why is Tank having rehydration clauses a fair game? And then he said, "Oh, it's not like I'm not having. I gotta watch my weight too." Don't matter. Why do you have to watch your weight? Why? Why do you gotta watch your weight, and why do your opponent gotta watch your weight? You are a destructive puncher, right? You punch like a light heavyweight and all this other stuff. You beating up light heavyweights in sparring, right? You're beating up these dudes. You got this concussive punching power. Why do you have to make weight an issue if both of you are making the same weight? Why are you worried about? No, I can't respect that. I don't care how y'all try to spin that. Listen, it's just like if I'm in the street. I'm in the street and some dude trying to fight me. He like 275 pounds. And I'm like, I ain't fighting this dude, man. He like 50 pounds too big. And I know I can punch because I can punch in real life. I've had quite a few fights where I flatline people in fights, and sometimes I don't even try to do it. And there was times when we used to like street box, and I would jack. And it's funny because like I know I'm an orthodox puncher, but for some reason I feel comfortable fighting the southpaw. It's weird. This is my power hand, but I feel more comfortable fighting in the southpaw stance. It's weird. And I would swell up and punch people in the eye with one jab. Big dudes, bigger than me. I was small. I was 150, 60 pounds. And I would swell their eyes up all the time. This is with wraps on and everything. Real wraps around our hands, everything. But that don't matter, right? If I'm in a street fight and somebody's pressing me, I can't just say, hey, man, yo, you got to lose a little bit of weight first. And then when you lose like 30 pounds, then I'll fight you. Fuck out of here, man. I don't believe that shit. I don't agree with it, bro. Yeah, I don't agree with it, bro. I don't agree with that shit at all, bro. Tank is short, but here's the thing though. A question about that. When Tank was fighting Leo Santa Cruz, right? Did Tank put a weight limit on himself when he's fighting Leo Santa Cruz, pulling him up in weight? What about Hector Garcia? He pulled him up in weight. Did Tank put a weight limit on himself when he got in the ring with Hector Garcia? Just saying. So, with that being said, bro, if Shakur fight like that with Tank, he might go win off points because Tank, like I said, he got to swing for the hills. He got to catch him. But Tank is athletic. He probably can keep up with Shakur. So, I don't know, man. I might have to change my prediction on that fight, bro. I might just have to, bro. And like he about to corner him off, and then he just then I didn't even watch the whole fight. I turned it off at the 9th round. I never do that. That's how boring it was. I turned it off after the 9th round. I said, man, I can't. His fights is almost gonna be predictable. If you know he fighting somebody with power, put a lot of money. Well, I wouldn't say that. Put some money on decision. Yeah, put some money on decision. Put a lot of money on decision, where to the point where you like, damn, I'm gonna make my money that I put in it back, but then I'm gonna make a whole bunch more to try to flip it. That's the only thing I can say. Shakur is a bad. I would think overall Shakur is a bad. He's a bad fighter to bet on, bro. Shakur Stevenson. If I gotta tell y'all something, just don't even fuck with it, because more than likely he's not gonna get a knockout, right? Only time I would bet on Shakur Stevenson for a knockout is if it's somebody that go in there with like 30% punch ratio or like a 40-50% KO ratio or something like that. And then I might put some money on Shakur for a stoppage or something. Like the Yoshino dude. I don't know what kind of power he got. I gotta go check that. But if Yoshino's not known to be a big puncher, I would have definitely put some money on the round by rounds. But if he was known to be a puncher, I would have just said, nah, let that shit go by decision. But then I'm hearing that I think he was a puncher, and then Shakur knocked him out. So, hey, Shakur, I don't know, man. It's like, it's one of them things where hit or miss, Hit or miss. KC said he was terrified to engage. They should have been wearing headgear. Shakur got too much amateur style in him. Yeah, you're right. He's definitely not a prize fighter. Yeah, I agree. Yo, man, I ain't gonna front, bro. He didn't earn that belt to me, bro. He didn't earn that belt last night. Neither one of them did. I think it should be a new rule put in place. Like, yo, if you don't fight, we don't see you fighting for that belt. None of you dudes get the belt. It's gonna go back to vacant status, and the next people in line are gonna fight for the belt now. I don't like how he won that belt. You might as well have just got the shit emailed to you then. If you was gonna fight like that, should just emailed it to him, fam. For real. Matthias, man, I heard Shakur talking about 140. Nah, bro. No. Stay away from 140, bro. Until you learn how to make some adjustments, stay away from 140, bro. I want to see how Dev do next month, though. But Shakur, stay away from 140, bro. Nah, stay away from there, fam. Stay away from 140, bro. Matthias, stay away from that guy, man. Shakur got more skills than Matthias, I think, but that dude can hit, man. Let's not even talk about Gary Antoine, bro. Man, no, bro. No, sir. Shakur's best bet at 140, man. You better stick to the Sandor Martins and shit, man. Sandor Martin even got it. He ain't know the punch, but he dropped Tio damn near, pretty much. So I don't know, fam. I don't know if he gonna go up there just chase Dev. But if Devin's power resonates up there, I think Shakur loses to Devin Haney. It's crazy, bro. And I like Shakur, man. I like him, man, but bro, you can't be talking all that shit, man, if you ain't really with it. You ain't on that type of shit, bro. You can't be talking that shit, bro. You can't be talking that shit. Disappointed, bro. It was. He admitted that it was a fucked up performance, though. But like I said, as far as his hand being broken, I think he's building. He never denied that. He never said, "Nah, my hand is fine." So he's pretty much running with that shit, bro. He's trying to act like he's not saying nothing wrong with his hand by actually saying something is wrong with it. Like he trying to insinuate it without actually saying it. ASAP said, need a rematch. Shakur got to make the... Yeah, I just made a video saying run it back. Only thing is, though, Shakur going to have to change his whole fucking mind frame. I don't want to see no rematch if he going to go in there and do the exact same stuff all over again, bruh. I don't want to see that. If he going in there like, yeah, I'm going in there to lay leather on this motherfucker this time, fuck his power, but I'm going to still be defensively sound, but fuck his power. Come on, man. You can be defensive his power, bro. You can do both. If you got the IQ, right? We keep saying he got this high ring IQ, so how come he couldn't do both last night? Right? Just saying, bro. Yeah, dominate his next opponent. Yo, they got to put him in there with a power puncher next, man. I don't want to see him in there with nobody with an 18% knockout ratio. No, man. Put him in there with a power puncher, bro. No more of that light work, bro. You stepping up and come. You got 20 fights under your belt now. It's time to take the training wheels off. Javier said they hijacked Bud's belt to email it to Boots. Merry Christmas, Boots. Yeah, and it looks like as far as that goes, they're starting to trade words because Bud set it off. Bud was like, man, look, Bud pretty much said the same thing I said. Like, yo, man, if they offer you an email to give you the belt without fighting, just turn that shit down or say, look, I want to fight somebody for the belt. Even if it's not the guy that it came off of, I want to fight somebody for it, bro. Right? That's how I see it. So then Bud called him pretty much an email champion. So I heard Boots' response. Boots was like, yo, you feel I'm an email champion, yo, come get your belt back. I said, come get it. Now I'm waiting for Bud to say something. Or we looking at a little rivalry brewing. Maybe the IBF doing that was a good thing. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise. We'll see. We'll see, man. But yeah, man, this email and belt shit, man. No, I ain't with it, bro. Elevating dudes, no elevate nothing. Fight for a vacant belt. 2 champs fight. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, though, man. I would love to see Bud fight Boots, man. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it, man. I think that's the only one that could beat Boots right now is Terrence Crawford. That's probably it. I don't see nobody else beating Boots, man. Nobody else in that division could beat Boots, bro. Not even Errol Spence if he was down there. But you never know. Spence could probably still give Boots a good run. Spence is tough, man. Spence is a dog. Even though he lost to Terrence Crawford, he kept fighting, man. He didn't like Bud's power, but he still kept coming. Gotta respect Errol Spence. I like dudes like that. Knowing that, damn, this motherfucker could crack. But no, man, fuck that. I'm gonna still fight this motherfucker, bro. So I gotta give Errol Spence his respect, bro. You gotta give dudes like that his respect. I don't care if he lost. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he lost. You know, but this Boots and Bud thing, hopefully it goes somewhere. we'll see. But they talking about that he don't have. Bomac said Boots don't offer nothing, bring nothing to the table. But I mean, I don't understand it. I'm a little confused because it's like they were supposed to fight him with BLK Prime, right? Supposedly, and then like Boots didn't even have a belt. But then now he got the belt. Then now he don't bring nothing to the table. So I'm like, all right, I'm confused, bro. I'm confused. So we gonna see, bro. We gonna see how everything turned out. 24 should be rather interesting with a lot of fights. Will we see Tank and Shakur? Will we see Tank and Dev? Will we see the rematch with Spence and Crawford? Will we see Boots and Crawford? But we don't know what's going on with Showtime. I mean, with PBC right now. They ain't found a new home yet, I don't think. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Rather interesting fight week, man. The Seychelles fight was better than that one. Robson and Seychelles surprised me. He went in there and was banging, doing his thing. Was smoking Navarrete because Seychelles is a better boxer, which I already knew that. He's a better boxer than Emmanuel Navarrete. He did his thing. ASAP said his rematch clause in the way. I want Bub versus Boots. Yo, you know what's crazy? You right. Like, god damn, man, just fucking get this shit over with. Rather it's at 147, 154, I don't care. I don't care where it's at, because Errol Spence ain't beating Bud. I don't care if it's at 154, 160. He don't have the skill set. But I want to get it over with so I can see Boots and Bud, man. But you know what I realized, yo? They purposely played Terrence Crawford. They purposely blocked him from being or having an easier route to Undisputed. They put Canelo in the mix on fucking purpose, bro. They put him in the mix on purpose, fam. Canelo disrupted a whole lot of shit with Bud becoming Undisputed. Or at least it looks like he did, because we don't even know if even if Canelo wasn't in the picture, we don't know if Charlo would even fought Bud anyway. You know what I mean? He didn't want to fight Tim Tszyu. It was almost like, all right, that was all of the plans. Not to fight Tszyu so he can move up, and Canelo comes in. He goes up, drops one of the belts. Tszyu gets his hands on the belt. Now Jamel not Undisputed no more. Now Bud got to work harder to get Undisputed. Looked like that was all the plan, bro. And then, oh yeah, once Bud get the belt off Spence, now we can snatch the IBF from him now. Slick. Real slick, bro. Real slick. But, hey, man, we gonna see. We gonna see how everything unfolds with Shakur. I'm very disappointed in Shakur Stevenson. I'm probably just as much disappointed as he is in himself. Him and his team gonna have to figure out something. He can't he can't fight power punches like that, bro. He gotta adjust. He gotta adjust, man. You can't be afraid to get punched. A lot of people are also saying they think Shakur's chin is suspect. A lot of people are saying they think the reason he don't like getting punched is because his chin is suspicious. I don't know. Devin Haney's chin is a little bit more proven than Shakur's. Tank also has a chin. That's another thing I have to bring up. He's been tested a few times. He got hit by Rolly. He said Rolly was the hardest puncher I think he ever faced. And he never looked hurt. I think Rolly may have buzzed him. There is a round in that fight with Rolly. I think Rolly may have dropped him, and they didn't count it. I could be bugging. I'm not sure what round it is. Rolly hit her with something, and it looked like Tank was holding on to Rolly. I don't know what round. I think it was the 5th or the 4th round. I gotta go back and look, but it looked like it was an unofficial knockdown, bro. Yeah, kind of like similar to the Terrence Crawford getting hit by Mean Machine. It was kind of thing similar to that. I gotta go back and watch what round, but I'm sure it was Rolly. Was it Rolly or was it Isak Cruz? I think it was Rolly. Yeah, it was Rolly. Yeah, it was Rolly. And at least take a minute, yo, Rolly's the hardest puncher he faced, bro. He's like, yeah, he could crack. He said he could crack. But Shakur gonna have to figure out something, man. Work on his own power. And that's another thing too. I don't think he's confident in his own power. Because if you're really confident in your punching power, even if you are scared of somebody else's power, you like, yo, you know what? I don't want to get hit by this motherfucker, but at least I know I can crack this motherfucker and hurt him. So let me go ahead and step to this dude a little bit. Let me step to him a little something, something. I don't think he's confident in his punching power, and that's bad, bro. If you're not confident in your own punching power, I don't think Shakur gonna get far, dude. Like somebody said, Andre Ward was different. Andre Ward wasn't known for his power, but he'll dog it out with you anyway. Yo, man, some of these old people, they don't need to be on the road no more, man. Bro, dude is driving like 3 miles an hour, man. I'm on the highway. Bro, if you're going to drive that slow, go take one of the local roads, my guy. That's, man, yo, that's dangerous, bro, for these people to be that old driving, man. Comes a point where you got to just hang this shit up. He like this, hunched over the wheel like he can't see. You giving people like that a driver's license? It's fucking crazy, man. Look how slow he drives. I can't even see his headlights no more. This is crazy, bro. And I've been seeing this a lot all over this place, man. These old decrepit drivers, bro. Look, get your kids or get in a cab or something, bro. Just come on, man. Anything to get off the road, bro. You gonna kill somebody, man. Funny though that these people car insurance is the cheapest, but they always getting into accidents. These old people, man. It's crazy. Take their asses off the road, man. I got no remorse for them driving, period, because they can hurt somebody. And I'm talking about old, I mean like 90 and shit, 85, 90. That person right there looked like he was like 90-something years old, bro. He hunched over, his back is all hunchback of Notre Dame, and then like he like this out the window, like he can't. Like, bro, if you got to do all of this, you got to put the keys up, bro. It's time to chill. Shakur was a weight bully at 130. And you see, now he at 135. He said he feel better and all that, but you see, though, still, now he at 135. Now he's seeing how real it is, and it's getting real now. You don't talk about 140. I don't want to see nothing about no 140. Until I start seeing him smoking dudes at 135. Don't talk nothing about no 140, man. That's out of your league right now. Unless they feed Shakur a diet of light punchers and lower ranked dudes at 140 for a little bit. But that's not gonna help him. That's not gonna help that's not gonna help him progress, man. Yeah, well, this is boxing. Either you got it or you don't. If you can hang or you can sink or swim. That's what it is. Anyway, this your boy Rebel Life Boxing, man. I thank y'all all for checking in. Salute the crucial content. ASAP. No dog. Let me wrench up some of the homies real quick. Let me wrench up some of the homies, man. Alright. Let me wrench up my man ASAP. Let me wrench up my man Crucial Content. Hold on. Alright, let me wrench you up, bro. Wrench up my man Harvey. Let me wrench my homie up right here. Oh, no, I already wrenched him up. My bad. KC, what up, bro? Let me wrench up the guy right there, and then I appreciate all y'all, man. I'm gonna jump on another live. The little bro right there. It's the little bro. Hey, bro. Yo, bro, you gonna do a live, man? I gotta hop on your live, little bro. That's my bro right there. It's my bro Balaj right there, man. Y'all go subscribe to my bro. Yo, bro, you do it live, man. I'm coming over there. We gotta talk about this. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little concerned, man. I am. I'm not gonna even hold y'all, man. I'm concerned about Shakur Stevenson and how far he's gonna go. Is he gonna be able to adapt Cause bro, he gonna run into some power punches, man. He not gonna be able to avoid that. There's gonna be dudes with that got dynamite in their fucking hands, and he's gonna have to adjust to that. He can't shy away from it, bro. You know your defense is good. It's gonna stop you from getting hit, but if you're scared to get close enough to land your punches, you know what I mean. But so it's gonna be a time where you ain't gonna be able to do that with everybody, man. Like if he was fighting Tank like that, they wasn't gonna give him that win. They was gonna give Tank the win. Come on, real shit. They was gonna give it to Tank. Well, oh man. But yeah, you do live, son. We gonna talk about it, bro. Yeah, yo, dim boy. You know what, man? Unfortunately, bro, I don't think so either, man. Now, Dev, I said Dev, I said Dev was gonna stop. I always said this, and I'm gonna stick to it. I could be wrong. I think Dev is gonna jab Tank eye off, bro. Gonna gonna close that shit up to the point where they gotta stop the fight. I don't know why I keep saying that. I don't know why that shit just keep popping up in my head. I can see it happening. Because a lot of times with these power punches, what I realized is with them, their biggest flaw is, right, when if they can't tap you with that power, sometimes they get frustrated. And then when you get frustrated, you're leaving yourself open to bad shit. So that's another thing. I seen it happen to Mike Tyson, Wilder. When they can't hit you, they get frustrated. And you see what happened with, I don't want to talk about the cheating Fury shit. Bro, they fought 3 times. You know what I mean? And the first fight and the third fight, you saw what Fury was doing to him, especially in the last fight. And he was getting frustrated. He reverted right back to his old self, and he was getting countered and punched on all through that fight. And he got power. Tank walks through dudes' punches that can't really hurt him. But you saw what Leo did to his eye. Leo Santa Cruz was a smaller dude, and he pulled him up. Leo was fucking his face up. So I can see a 140-pound Devin Haney that has a superior jab than Leo Santa Cruz that has a better IQ, longer arms, and Tank. Yeah, I see his eye like this. I could be all the way wrong, bro, but I'm telling you, if I'm right, because I'm waiting for them to fight, I'm going to put heavy money on that fight being a TKO. And I'm gonna spread it around. I'm gonna put money on Tank to knock Devin ass out too. But I'm definitely gonna put money on Dev to get the stoppage, man. This is boxing. The weirdest shit has happened. What was it, 2 weeks ago, right? I forgot the guy's name. What's that guy? Y'all know his name. It's an African fighter. He's known for punching power, right? He got slept by somebody that got like a 30% punching ratio. Slept him. I forgot who it is. I don't remember the dude's name, man. Some African dude. He got laid out, bro, by a dude that can't punch. So, yeah, it can happen, man. Trust me, it can happen, man. We seen it before. We seen it. So look. Anyway, he thought Errol was gonna jab Bud to death, and look what happened. Yeah, see, Errol's jab is like his jab probably more destructive than Devin's because Errol is bigger and stronger. But for when you going like weight to weight, the ratio, like Tank against a Dev, that type of shit, they are like more like even killed. I think Devin's jab is more like damaging, more almost like a rod, like a piston. Just man, we gotta be in there, man. It's to feel them shits, bro. I don't know if any of y'all ever really. I know some of y'all probably boxed before or threw on gloves, and if y'all haven't ever did that, yo, even the lightest punches, that shit hurt, bro. That shit hurt. I'm telling you, that shit hurt, bro. It don't matter if the dude got 3 knockouts. You take that for you. If you go into 12 rounds, you getting punched on. You got those gloves hitting you in the face. You got the mask from the hands, and then you got the wraps. That's hard too. And they're just bam, wham, 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 constantly, wham, wham. Shit hurt, bro. I'm telling you. I don't care if it's Devin, whoever it is. Stand there and let them punch you long enough. Before I go, I gotta talk about something that was funny, bro. It was a video. Remember Shakur was over there with Wallow and them, with Wallow and Gilly, and Wallow was trying to show Shakur some shit, and then Shakur did like he blocked, and he was like wham, and then yo, that shit, bro, I can watch that shit like 100 times, bro. He was like the wham. Oh man, that shit just popped in my head, bro. I gotta go watch that shit right now. Just for me bringing that shit up. He was like, wham! I know what y'all. Go look for that clip, man. That shit was hilarious, bro. That shit was hilarious. But man, I'm off this, man. I love y'all, man. I got a lot of work to do today. Gotta go up to Maryland. I hate going up there, but gotta do it. It's Rebel Life, man. Y'all stay tuned. I'll be back a little bit later with some stuff, man. We're gonna talk. I'ma holla at y'all.